4-0 champ.
Something wrong with this shit, man.
Tell Stack to fix his fucking run.
Fix your shit. Come and fix this shit.
I know he went to Walmart.
So he know my pocket. Tell him he know my pocket's better than that. No, he can't hear me. Tell him I said he know my pocket's bigger than that.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
No.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now the last go around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They'll punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Wilson to throw. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. CD with that incompletion. Let's look at some of the big games week 13. So these are ones that our crew probably think of the biggest 4. Let's rank them 1 to 4 as far as how big they are and what they mean. Baltimore, Buffalo, San Fran and New Orleans, KC, and Seattle at the Rams. How would you rank those? What do you think?
Well, this is going to sound self-serving since I'm working San Francisco and New Orleans, but to me that's the #1 game because the #1 seed in the NFC will be determined that week for that moment. Okay, the winner of that becomes the #1 seed. I think the #2 game, Seattle and the Rams, because Seattle's trying to maintain pace with San Francisco or become the #1 team in the NFC West, and the Rams have to have it if they have any designs of making the playoffs. The #3 game, Baltimore-Buffalo. Buffalo's announced its presence, that big win on Thanksgiving Day over Dallas, but Baltimore's the hottest team, the best team in the league over the last 8 weeks, and then you finish up Kansas City, New England. How is that the #4 game?
I know.
Hard to believe, but it is in this instance.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, it's Carson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
They'll find Metcalf. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
11 yards
right there on side of the whole tackle.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option
right on side of just running with him and shit,
It seemed like everyone was was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
That was nice.
Take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
That was nice.
Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. And there
that was
you go.
nice, love.
Really too complex.
I said that was nice.
Let them run it in. They did.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play, and result, touchdown.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Steps away to his left. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Well, partner, Thanksgiving in the rearview mirror, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, all gone. And now if you look at the top 4 seeds right now as we hit, is it the quarter pole?
Yeah, I'm playing the firewall, man. I've been on this man. I've been playing like 6 games in a row. My squad trying to play with me.
In the sport of kings for letting us know that's one of the most misused terms in that sport. It is the quarter pole, right? When they're headed for the home stretch is what he also said about it. I can't wait to see how this thing ends.
Well, we got New England and Baltimore, the top 2 seeds in the AFC, Seattle and New Orleans in the NFC. You think it stays there?
Oh, throw the ball, nigga. Throw the ball, nigga.
There by Rasheem Green. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Here's Jackson on third and low. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They go play action with Jackson. They'll rifle this one deep. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. After the interception, here's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 7. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up first and goal. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Not too much going on out here right now. Huh?
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal. Throwing is Wilson. And he's got it. Going to the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Chris Carson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Now Myers for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Okay, come on. She got to go home. Then I come home with her.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Way in Brentwood. No way.
Birthday girl?
Huh?
The birthday girl?
Yeah.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Switch it, come on, switch it.
And that one covered beautifully. The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it's third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. There to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what. For those first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 21-0.
No, 3.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
But these guys got to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Trey Flowers picks it.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. To throw is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time. Now it's Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brandon Carr. Accelerating, and off he goes. The 40. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
He takes this from the 30 to the 34. Wilson now to throw on third down. He's got to block it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Wilson's throw caught by Metcalf.
Rip it!
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. This guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth and final quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll toss it out to Carson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have recovered.
And with that kind
of... Shit crazy, man. I can't win for losing.
Good game.
Good game, Lord. You know they gonna hate on it. You know they gonna hate on it. They call this out.
I'll watch a broadcast.
Good game. Tell them I say good game.
You said good game, bro. No, I think he's playing fine.
Tell them I say good game.